I have with me two pens here, one with the pink lid and one with the blue lid. They are going to represent two different cultural approaches here. So this represents the Norwegian cultural approach, and this represents the Ugandan cultural approach for children. As I was born in Uganda, raised in Uganda, the cultural approach in Uganda for a child is different from the cultural approach for a child born in Norway. Example, when I send my children to bring me something while I'm seated just like now, or they are walking around and say, oh, can you just help me and give me a glass of water? They will immediately question, why do you want me to bring for you yet you're just seated there? This is the Norwegian. While in Uganda, I wouldn't question this. I would just go immediately and bring water for my mother or my grandparents without questioning them. Meanwhile, in Norway, children are allowed to question, to share their opinion. They encourage them to have open communication, talk about their feelings, question where they don't understand things. This is to help them build critical thinking skills, open communication, build confidence. While in Uganda, it was about hierarchy. My parents are older. I have to be obedient, respect them, be disciplined. That is how it was counted, how it was valued. But I was not allowed to say anything, or I wasn't feeling free to say anything in that regard of sending me to bring something while my parents are seated. So these are two things that I get to experience in my house, having two different cultures in the house. So I have to understand that my children have the Norwegian culture or the Western culture where they are allowed to speak their mind. It's not being rude, but they are allowed to question things where they don't understand. Meanwhile, born and raised in Uganda, there was not that openness or encouraging you to question, why should I bring you water? That was being rude and disrespectful to parents. So these are two cultural approaches that I have in my house, that I have to be aware that my children are born and raised or growing up with a different culture where they are